Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, last night, the Cowboys played the Arizona Cardinals. Cowboys lost. Drop a bomb for the Cardinals, please.
Why are you dropping a bomb for the Cardinals? The Cardinals suck just as bad as y'all do. They 3-5.
So?
Why are you dropping a clue bomb for the Cardinals?
Anybody who beats the Cowboys, I drop a bomb for. Good morning, Mimi.
That's silly.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I like it. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MV, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning. All right, well, we start this morning on day 35 of the government shutdown with the White House and Congress. They are still deadlocked over whether to extend those Affordable Care Act subsidies. Now, that's the program that helps keep premiums down for millions of Americans. Now, until a deal is reached, key agencies remain unfunded, and the ripple effects, they are spreading as the nation's air traffic control system is now nearing a breaking point. Now, the FAA says it is running dangerously low on staff, forcing it to slow or even stop flights at some of the country's busiest airports just to keep travelers safe. So this weekend alone, more than 10,000 flights were delayed. Nearly 400 more were canceled nationwide, with Dallas, Newark, Atlanta, and Houston among the hardest hits. Now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he says the agency has issued a critical safety alert, meaning it is intentionally pacing out flights and reducing traffic to avoid accidents. Let's listen to what he had to say.
We will delay, we will cancel any kind of flight across the national airspace to make sure people are safe. But there is a level of risk that gets injected into the system when we have a controller that's doing two jobs instead of one. We manage that, we look out for it, and safety is the priority. But I would just tell you, as bad as it is, the numbers you just gave, we will look back, if the government doesn't open in the next week or two, we'll look back as these were the good days, not the bad days. It's only going to get worse.
Man.
Yeah. So really serious consequences there. Yeah, many of those workers that we've been talking about, they haven't been paid in weeks. And the union that represents the shutdown, the union that represents the air traffic controllers, they are warning that as airports, they will continue to see a string of near misses. So in Boston, there was a Delta pilot who aborted a landing just so that he wouldn't hit someone else who was taking off. And in Cleveland, a Southwest jet, it narrowly missed a medical helicopter. And even in New York at LaGuardia, a United plane, it clipped another airplane's tail while 80% of the air traffic controllers were out. So we are seeing long lines on the ground too. There's viral video or viral pictures of Houston. The airport is wrapped. The lines are wrapped around the airport there. So it is getting really, really, really bad. So we will continue to watch what's going on in the sky. But now to the dinner table, where the Trump administration says that it will restart SNAP payments, but only partially. So more than 42 million Americans who rely on SNAP to buy groceries. Those benefits, they cost about $9 billion a month, but the administration says there's only $5 billion available in an emergency fund, and that's going to cover about half of what families usually get. Now, this move comes after two federal judges, they ordered the government to use that fund, calling it unlawful to freeze benefits during a shutdown. Now, food banks across the country, they are bracing for the fallout, trying to keep the shelves stocked while families wait on those delayed benefits. Let's listen to what's happening.
We don't know what to tell people when they can really start to expect those dollars to be seen on their EBT card. It takes time for them to process how much that payment is going to be to the states, and then for the states how to distribute that partial payment. So it's really challenging right now to communicate what people should be able to expect when they'll get their SNAP benefits. Food banks across the country are truly the supplement to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. For every one meal that we provide, SNAP provides 9. It is a massive gap that food banks cannot fully fill. But right now, what I can tell you this, we're going to do whatever we can to try to reduce the pain that so many are feeling as a result of this government shutdown.
Man, salute to all the food banks, food pantries across the country. I want to salute the food bank in New York City. You know, last week I donated to have 25,000 meals given out from the food bank, and I wanted New Yorkers to match me. Man, they did more than match me. We've been able to provide 150,000 meals since last Friday.
Dope.
So thank you to the food bank in New York City. And if y'all want to continue to donate to them, go to foodbanknyc.org.
Yeah. And just to add to that, new SNAP rules that quietly took effect over the weekend. We didn't talk about this a little bit yesterday, but under Trump's big, beautiful bill, there are more changes now that are coming to the SNAP program. So there are new work requirements that will change who is now eligible for those payments. So if you are an able-bodied adult, is what they're calling it, who can work, train, or volunteer, you must do that for 80 hours a month to keep your benefits. Parents and caregivers, they are also filling it. So before, caring for a child under 18 made you exempt from that work rule. Now the cutoff is 14, and some exemptions are also rolled back, meaning if you're a veteran, if you're homeless, or if you are a former foster youth, you now have to meet stricter standards to qualify. And all that took place over the weekend.
That's a damn shame that they're doing that to the veterans. The veterans should be getting, free food aid just because they serve this country.
Yeah.
And also too, why do people act like the folks on SNAP don't work? Like, I've never known people who had SNAP not to work. They always worked, but you got to work because they may not be making enough money to pay for their rent, to pay for their bills, and to put food on the table. That's why they got SNAP.
Yep.
But they
That's
definitely
because
work.
there's a misconception of who's on SNAP. So,
a huge misconception. Most people feel like people on SNAP are not working. They're lazy. They got a bunch of kids. They sit up home and watch TV all day, but that's not factual.
Yeah, them guys, some of those Republicans need to go down south and go to those rural areas, and those same people with the Trump signs in their yard and wearing their MAGA hats, those low-income white folks, they on welfare and SNAP just like everybody else.
Absolutely.
Actually, they make up the majority of people on SNAP benefits.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Mimi.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Call us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Start off with sports. Last night, the Cowboys lost.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, salute to Cayenne Anthony, man. Drop on the clues bombs for Cayenne Anthony. He had his debut last night with Syracuse. He had 15 points, man. Yeah, Cayenne balled up. As a freshman, that was his first game. He had 15 points. I think he was 6 for 10 shooting.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so he balled out. Salute
I
to
see
Cayenne.
Lala and Grandmoms was there.
Yep.
Yeah, I love to see that, man.
Yeah, 15 points on 6 to 10 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes, man. So salute to young Cayenne.
That's
Syracuse won last night too, 85-47 against Binghamton.
Okay, but don't forget the Cowboys lost last night. The Arizona Cardinals beat them 27-17. Now I just want to make sure people know.
You know the Giants lost on Sunday too, right? See, this is the problem with New Yorkers. The hypocrisy in New Yorkers is so ridiculous. Like, the Giants got their ass beat on Sunday, right?
That's so old. We're not talking about that. We're talking about yesterday.
So old.
That's so old. Like, he's like a chick just want to talk about old stuff. Like, that was old.
No, New Yorkers are like chicks that want to talk about old stuff. That's all y'all do is live off y'all old glory days.
But Cowboys ain't got no old glory days. They super old.
No, we definitely got old glory days. Okay, the 90s was our era.
I'm sorry, Mimi. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mimi. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Election Day. So today is Election Day, and the stakes are high coast to coast from City Hall in New York to state houses in Virginia and in New Jersey, and even out here in California. So in New York City, though, President Trump is turning heads with a surprise endorsement. He's backing former Governor Andrew Cuomo. He's a lifelong Democrat running as an independent instead of Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa. Now, on Truth Social, Trump told supporters yesterday, whether you personally like Cuomo or not, you have no choice. He urged voters not to back Sliwa, calling it a vote for Zohran Mamdani. Now, Mamdani, he was on CNN last night. He was firing back, saying that the endorsement proves that Cuomo and Trump are cut from the same cloth. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I think you can clearly see that Donald Trump is threatened by our campaign. He's threatened by it because, like his, we've diagnosed the crisis in working class New Yorkers' lives, the cost of living. But unlike him, we're actually going to deliver on that. And that is a contrast that he can't bear to see. And this money that we're talking about, it's money that New York City is owed. It's not Donald Trump's to decide which city or state will get what money. This is the money that New Yorkers are owed, and this is the money that we're going to fight for.
So that was actually Mamdani responding to Trump's remarks on 60 Minutes, where the president had said if he wins, that they will withhold federal funds. And so he was just saying that he will fight for the money.
That was the wrong
Say
audio?
It again?
That was the wrong audio?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just play the new one. We'll pick up from there.
Okay, go ahead.
but I do think New Yorkers must understand that Andrew Cuomo waited until the final day before the election to have this be revealed. He wanted to be able to make the message to Democrats that he was in fact the governor that he said he was, and then right at the last moment, the last opportunity to fully embrace the MAGA movement that we have long said he is tied to.
So Madani, he's also responding to Trump's remarks on 60 Minutes, where the president said that he would withhold federal money from New York City if he wins. Let's listen to that as well.
I think you could clearly see that Donald Trump is threatened by our campaign. He's threatened by it because, like his, we've diagnosed the crisis in working class New Yorkers' lives, the cost of living. But unlike him, we're actually going to deliver on that. And that is a contrast that he can't bear to see. And this money that we're talking about, it's money that New York City is owed. It's not Donald Trump's to decide which city or state will get what money. This is the money that New Yorkers are owed, and this is the money that we're going to fight for.
So that was him just responding to that. And so New Yorkers, of course, today is the day to vote. Meanwhile, in New Jersey and Virginia, voters are electing governors today. In New Jersey, Democrat Mikey Sherrill and Republican Jack Ciattarelli, they have sparred over affordability, from housing to taxes to utility bills. And in Virginia, Democrat Abigail Spanberger, she is centering her message on the economy. She's tying the ongoing shutdown and job cuts to Trump's policies. Her opponent, Republican Winsome Earl-Sears, and she's leaned heavily into social issues, but so far she's struggled to gain traction with voters who are worried about their wallet. And out here in California, voters are weighing in on Proposition 50 today, and that's the measure that would redraw the state's congressional maps to temporarily add 5 Democrat-leaning seats. So from the economy to housing to drawing the maps, there's local elections almost going on in every city, and today is the day to make your voice heard. So Election Day is underway right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get my sticker when I go vote for governor of New Jersey. And I want to tell New Yorkers, if you support Zohran Mamdani and you want Zohran Mamdani to win, you better go out there and vote today, okay? Don't listen to the polls and think that he has it in the bag, because I believe the election is going to be way closer than people think. And folks are definitely mobilizing against Zohran Mamdani. You know what I'm saying? So you better, if you for him, you better mobilize for him, because they definitely mobilizing against him.
Yeah, in a very big way. And while voters are making big decisions at the polls, there's another chapter closing this week for families in the DMV area. So, Jess, I have a question for you. You grew up in Baltimore. Did you ever go to Six Flags in Bowie?
Absolutely, I did. That was like the park for us. Like, please don't tell me what I think you better tell me. What's up?
I am about to tell you what you think I'm about to tell you.
No.
So, yes, it is. There's a lot of memories tied to that park. It's trending on social media this morning, and that's because after 50 years in operation, Six Flags America has officially closed its doors.
Trash. Why?
Because y'all wasn't going.
The economy, but basically, the company says that it is no longer part of its larger Six Flags Corporation. They said that the Bowie location, it no longer fits into its long-term plan. And so the park, its water park, so what's that, Hurricane Harbor?
Yes, Hurricane Harbor. Hurricane Bay. I'm sorry, Hurricane Bay. That's what it is.
All of that, the 100 rides, the show, the slides, the roller coasters,
right.
It is all gone. So this past weekend, crowds, they packed in for one last visit before it permanently shut down. But for families, including you, Jess, it's marking the end of an era. A lot of summer memories and roller coasters and all that. So it's
absolutely. So are they going to put something else right there, or are they just like, no, y'all can't have nothing, bye?
They didn't say yet. They just said right now it's closing, and they want people to kind of visit their other locations. So I think there's a Six Flags in New Jersey, Texas.
It's about 3 hours away.
Yeah, but
7A on the turnpike.
Nah, y'all don't understand how close that was to my house. Like, that was so close. We used to go there. I used to sneak in. Like, it would be crazy.
That's exactly why they had to close.
And that's why they closed.
That's exactly why they had to close. People like you that was sneaking in. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep. That's exactly why.
Because they weren't making no money.
Exactly.
No money.
Yep.
Well, they made it easy. They ain't really had people working there, man. They ain't made it easy. So people would just go in. Damn. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right.
Sunday was the last day. So, and while one institution is closing and saying goodbye, another one is celebrating a big milestone. So Howard University, where I went to school, It just got a major boost thanks to philanthropist Mackenzie Scott, and she's donating $80 million to the university in unrestricted funds. Yes, $80 million.
Damn.
So that means because it's unrestricted, the money can be used wherever it's needed the most. Now, this isn't her first time giving back. So when you add her earlier gifts, so $40 million in 2020, $12 million in 2023. So Scott's total support for Howard now tops $132 million.
Wow.
I know that is a lot of money.
Man, I can't wait till I can do stuff like that. I cannot wait till you hit $80 million to South Carolina State University.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. So the school says they plan to put $17 million toward the College of Medicine to help launch a new academic medical center, and millions more will go to students in need. But Howard isn't even the only HBCU benefiting from her generosity. In the past weeks, she's given $38 million to Spelman, $63 million to Morgan State, and $38 million to Alabama State University. So she's also Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, in case anyone didn't know that. And she has pledged to give away most of her fortune, and she's clearly keeping her promise.
What if she's doing that just to piss Jeff Bezos off? She know Jeff Bezos racist. She's like, I got something for you. Oh, I take all your money and give it to these HBCUs. Nah, boo boo.
Hey, yo.
What if? I don't know what her reasoning for doing it is, but salute to her, man. Damn, man, Mackenzie Scott be doing it. Salute to her.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of money given away there. So, well, that's your front page news, y'all. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me. I'm Mimi Brown TV. For more stories, follow the Black Information Network, download the free iHeartRadio app, and visit BINnews.com.
All right. Thank you, Mimi.
Peace, Mimi.
Thank you.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?